These days, there are a lot of different smartphones available on the market. We have plenty of choices. What we have to do is to take our time and find the right one within our budget. This phone? That phone? Oh no, maybe the other one. Candy bar? Or maybe a book type foldable? Or maybe a clamshell foldable? I think the last one suits me the most because it's small, it's foldable, it's easy to use, and it's fun to use. Well, today we are gonna talk about Motorola Razr 40 Ultra. Finally, the brand, which has made the phone fun in early 2000, is back with something new and unique for the global market. A 3.6-inch POLED external display, which is so big that it even spills over the rear camera setup. It's not only big, it's useful. Now we can run almost all the applications on the external display. It is really good that Motorola Razr 40 Ultra's external display supports 144Hz refresh rate, DC dimming, and can go very bright with 1100 nits peak brightness. Well, Oppo Find N2 Flip and Vivo X Flip also comes with a very big external display panel. But we cannot run any application, sometimes we cannot even reply to messages, especially on Vivo, and sometimes it's more like a gimmick. Well, Oppo offers something more than Vivo. However, Motorola has taken it to another level. I can even watch YouTube videos on the external display. I can do almost everything on the external display panel that I can do on the internal display panel. Trust me, Motorola Razr Plus or Razr 40 Ultra, whatever the name is, this phone comes with the best external display panel among all the clamshell foldable smartphones. Even if Motorola Razr Plus has the best external display, in terms of overall display performance, this phone will get a poor rating. Because Razr 40 Ultra has a poor internal display panel. It's a 6.9-inch FHD Plus LTPO AMOLED panel, can reproduce 1 billion colors, supports 165Hz refresh rate, but the real-life performance isn't so great. In terms of color reproduction, visual enhancement, brightness and sharpness, yeah, it's not even comparable to Oppo Find N2 Flip. Colors are either pale or saturated. I have even noticed some banding. Considering that this is a 4th generation clamshell foldable from Motorola, I am truly disappointed. This is Motorola Razr 40 Ultra. In North America, Razr Plus. The name is Razr, but other than a bit of a bent like a Razr, this phone doesn't resemble anything of the original Moto Razr. Motorola Razr 40 Ultra comes with aluminum frame. Razr 40 Ultra's covered display is protected by Gorilla Glass Victus and the rear panel is also Gorilla Glass Victus. Razr 40 Ultra has IP52 certification, that means this one has some type of resistance against dust and water splash. Motorola has printed their logo and Razr at the back. It looks good, it didn't make the phone ugly. In hand, Razr 40 Ultra feels good, looks gorgeous and elegant, but it doesn't feel as premium as Oppo Find N2 Flip. Volume rockers and power button is located on the upper right side. Fingerprint sensor is integrated into the power button. The SIM tray is on the left side. Appearance is actually a bit subjective. I personally prefer the appearance of Oppo Find N2 Flip. I would like to know, do you prefer this type of design? Maybe depending on your preference, you may like the appearance of Motorola. Please don't forget to make a comment and let me know in the comment section, which one do you think looks better? Both the Oppo Find N2 Flip and Motorola Razr 40 Ultra comes with a stereo speaker setup. Both supports Dolby Atmos, but Oppo Find N2 Flip is way ahead of Motorola Razr 40 Ultra. It has a dedicated second speaker on top. No matter folded or unfolded, Oppo Find N2 Flip offers crisp and clear, rich and loud sound quality.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary. When she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen her. Yeah, she might be pretty.
As this is a foldable smartphone, personally I'm not interested in benchmarks. But as Antutu has released Antutu 10, let's check performance of Razr 40 Ultra. We definitely can play games on Motorola Razr 40 Ultra, that's not the question. The question is how long can we play games on this Motorola Razr 40 Ultra before it starts to throttle. I have been playing games on my Oppo Find N2 Flip for the past 5 months and I have enjoyed playing games on my Oppo Find N2 Flip. I cannot say the same for Motorola because the performance isn't as good as it should be. Poor thermal management and throttled performance, graphics intensive games aren't that enjoyable on this Motorola Razr 40 Ultra. Yeah, we can play games for like 30 or 40 minutes, maybe even 50 minutes, but after that the phone starts to generate heat and yeah, you will notice heavy throttling. But anyway, I don't think that any hardcore gamer will go for a foldable smartphone. Foldable smartphones are for the people who cares about fashion, convenience and portability. If you really like to play games on your smartphone, then well, this Motorola Razr 40 Ultra isn't for you. This is the segment where Oppo has won by a mile. Oppo has a 50 megapixel Sony IMX890 main sensor with OIS, while Motorola has a 12 megapixel unknown sensor tagged to OIS. Oppo with higher detail level, more definition, sharper textures and better exposure has reproduced flagship quality photos. Sony IMX890 50 megapixel sensor on Oppo performs like a beast because it is backed by true Hasselblad optimization. Both the Oppo and Motorola allows us to take selfie photos using the main sensor, so we can take some great selfie photos using both the devices. Motorola Razr 40 Ultra, like Oppo Find N2 Flip and Vivo X Flip, also supports Handycam mode. It's fun and sometimes offers convenience. It also lets us take selfie photos in tripod mode. This video is sponsored by Pitaka. Personally, I love Pitaka carbon fiber protective cases, and yeah, now Pitaka has raised the bar with Pixel Game Limited Edition Mac Easy Case 3. If you really care about your devices and care about fashion, you should try Pitaka protective cases. Motorola Razr 40 Ultra comes with a sizable 3800 mAh battery and a 33-watt turbo power charger bundled inside the box. Motorola Razr 40 Ultra takes 1 hour and 28 minutes to get fully charged. Considering that Oppo Find N2 Flip takes only 50 minutes to get fully charged, I feel like Motorola Razr 40 Ultra takes a long time to get fully charged. Anyway, Motorola has added 5-watt wireless charging option, which feels like a gimmick to me. Razr 40 Ultra only offers 5 hours of screen on time. Every time the battery goes down to zero only at 7 PM or 8 PM. while Oppo Find N2 Flip offers me all day long battery and at least 6 hours of screen on time. If you're like me, if you wanna use banking applications on your smartphone, then you need to check SafetyNet support. It's good that Motorola Razr 40 Ultra supports SafetyNet, and it also comes with Widevine L1 certification, so we can happily enjoy HD streaming without any issue. Motorola Razr 40 Ultra comes with Android 13 out of the box. Yeah, there is a skin, that is my UI. Anyway, it's a great thing that Motorola has promised 3 major OS updates for the Razr 40 Ultra, and yeah, there is a RAM expansion option available, so if we want, we can expand the RAM. Razr 40 Ultra comes with a side-mounted fingerprint sensor. It's easy to enroll fingerprint, but Razr 40 Ultra's fingerprint sensor isn't that responsive and accurate as Oppo Find N2 Flip. There is a 2D face unlock option available, so if we want to use face unlock option, then we can use it. More importantly, we can use both the main sensor and the selfie sensor to unlock the phone using face unlock option. Okay, it's time for verdict, but I think a lot will depend on how you live your life. Personally, as I have tested all the clamshell foldable devices, I think Oppo Find N2 Flip is the one that I like and prefer. I cannot deny Motorola Razr 40 Ultra comes with the most useful external display panel, but when it comes to real-life user experience, I mean, when I check the hinge, check the internal display panel, check the overall user experience, I feel so very disappointed. This one is nowhere near to Oppo Find N2 Flip or even Vivo X Flip.